Hi guys, it's Rike and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I have a new little lamp here on my new little nightstand, which you cannot see, but you know, this is a new companion. Hopefully this will make it a little bit less echoey for the next few videos, but I'm also still going to work on, you know, I don't know, adding more things to the wall or something. But anyway, let's talk about the topic of the day. I'm going to review some pieces, some activewear pieces from a brand I haven't tried before. I have tried one of their adjacent brands, which is Moana Bikini, so I've tried some of their swimwear. And now we have the Moana Smile Club, which is their sister brand with activewear pieces. So if you haven't seen my Moana Bikini reviews, I'm going to link my playlist up here. You can go check them out. They have really, really fun prints and colors and styles. And I really, really like their stuff. I've tried them like 2 or 3 times now. It is not super cheap, I will say that, but it is really quite unique stuff. But yeah, you can go check that out if you want to. And then the Moana Smile Club is their activewear brand. And I've meant to try them for a while, but again, not very affordable. And I was kind of waiting for the right moment, I guess. You know, they also do have a lot of fun prints, colors, and style-wise, in terms of like leggings and shorts, not that interesting stuff, more like the sports bras, the tops. But yeah, I was like waiting for a moment to kind of splurge on this. Moana, so both the Smile Club and just the Bikini brand, are situated in Australia. So you do get your items shipped from Australia. I, however, did not have to pay any import fees, so I do think the taxes and everything, the import fees are prepaid. So there's no surprises once you check out. You've paid whatever you have to pay, basically, which is nice to know. I always appreciate that, you know, because you never really know how the customs feel like calculating. I mean, I know how they're supposed to feel like calculating your fees, but you also never know what is declared. So then, like, the prices can kind of vary quite a lot. But anyway, so this was prepaid, which was really great. And yeah, so they had a great sale going on. And it was like you could buy 3 pieces and only pay for 2. Or I think it was like yeah, exactly. I think it was 3 pieces and then pay for 2, or was it 3 pieces and then 2 pieces and then you could add a free legging or something. I don't know. It was something like that. And then I was like, oh, I mean, this is like a good offer, but their stuff, again, is still not that cheap. But then also this offer worked on sale pieces. And I was like, okay, this is my moment to try this brand. So I did get 3 pieces, 2 from the sales section and 1 not from the sales section, I think. And yeah, if you want to check out the sales section, you can absolutely do that. There was actually some really good deals. I'm still not sure if I recommend them, of course, because I haven't tried them yet, but by the end of this video, I'll be able to tell you, obviously. I just want to tell you a funny story before we go into the pieces. If you're like, oh, Rika, I don't really care about your funny story, you know, then I have timestamps down below. You can skip to the first piece and you don't have to hear this. But yeah, I do have a funny story to tell you. So I ordered these items, this package, and you know, it was shipped and there was tracking on the shipping. It was sent with the Australian post, and then the Australian post handed it over to the Swedish post, because I just moved countries, but I wasn't really 100% sure yet what my next address would be when this package would be arriving. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'll just send it to Sweden and then my boyfriend can bring me the package, or, you know, I can take it with me when I go back and forth. If you haven't heard about my move, I also do have some talking, you know, videos that you can check out there in the playlist as well. And yeah, so I sent it to Sweden and, you know, I followed the tracking. It was all going well. I was like, oh yeah, your package was delivered to your mailbox. I'm like, ooh, that's great. You know, that means it's going to be there next time I come, or next time he comes to visit me. And well, then my boyfriend just sends me a picture. I was like, did you just order a plastic bag? And I'm like, what do you mean? Turns out the post office thought it would be fun to just deliver this empty, clearly cut open plastic bag to me. Like, without saying anything, they thought this was cool. I don't know. Like, you know, you can clearly see where they taped it. This is where it was packaged and taped and everything. And then, you know, it also has it also says it has 3 pieces in there, which one is free because that was the free item. And it actually has the real prices on there that I paid for this, which is good. Also, of course, did have like this import notice paper on there. But yeah, this is what they delivered to me. You know, and like, this is just a very nice clean cut here, isn't it? And yeah, I don't know where this happened. Was it the person who put it in the mailbox? Was it somewhere earlier and then people just carry this plastic bag around. We're like, cool, we're going to deliver this to this person because that's obviously what you ordered. And this weighs however many grams this was supposed to weigh. Because, I mean, right, they record the weight of the stuff. So at some point it must have been basically 0. 20 grams maybe, I don't know, instead of the whatever it was supposed to be. Isn't that like ringing any bells? I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I've never had this happen to me. Like, I've heard of people, you know, having stuff stolen out of their packages so that some pieces are missing, but that the post office literally just delivers a plastic bag to you. Like, why didn't they just tell me the package was lost or something? Because that also happens, right? Package is lost. And I'm like, sure, it's lost. I mean, I know sometimes they actually do fall between, like, I don't know, conveyor belts or something, or they fall off a truck. Okay, but sometimes I'm also like, probably someone was just like, oh, this stuff looks good. But like, they just deliver this empty plastic bag to me. Like, really? And I was like, what? Like, I really could not. I just was like flabbergasted, you know? I was literally flabbergasted. It was, so then I of course contacted the Moana people and they replied super fast. They were like, oh my God, we can't believe this happened. Like, I'm also shocked they delivered this plastic bag to you. And then they, of course, did send me a replacement package. So one of the pieces I'd ordered wasn't available in the size I wanted. So they suggested, like, they were like, oh, you can pick any other piece you want, or we have this and this size available. So super easy to talk with them. They never, like, you know, questioned me just getting this plastic bag. And I also know, of course, they're getting the money back from insurance, right? This is what they do. But yeah, I'm just really curious what happened. Who cut open this bag and who took these pieces? Like, and how the audacity to just deliver this to me is like, yeah, you know. But anyway, the Moana Smile Club logo is just a smiley face. Now we can look at this. And it's actually a nice turquoise color because the next package I got, I ordered actually here to Finland because I also asked them, oh, can I just switch the delivery address? And they were like, yeah, absolutely no problem. Because I told them I just moved, so all good. And this one actually made it to me. I got it delivered to the door. The doorbell rang. Someone handed it to me, you know, so it was all perfect. And now we have a nice pink package here. So this is a little bit different. This is from their swimwear stuff. So yeah. But, you know, this is what we have now. I'm just gonna open this, not nice and, you know, sliced. I'm gonna do it like I always do it. And we got our very colorful pieces. Yeah, you can already tell. They're very, very colorful, which makes me really happy. I love colors. And yeah. So I don't even know where to start. I think I want to start with what I assume this piece is. I think this one is a sports bra. It doesn't actually say on the outside. I hope it tells me on the inside because otherwise I need to look up what this piece was called again. Yeah, so all of these are also like in this. This is the Smile Club plastic packaging. The packaging though here. No, of course it does not tell me what this piece is called. Well, you know, if you just give me a second, I will quickly find out the name for you. All right, got it. This is the Wutever Sports top here. You can see that there. And you can also see they try to represent many different body types as well. So not just, you know, one, which is nice. So yeah, the Wutever Sports top. And this print is so cute. Like, they've had this print for a while and I've been seeing it and I was like, oh, I kind of want that print. I initially wanted a sports bra with, like, you know, 2 straps because one shoulder isn't always the safest. But there wasn't one available in this print in my size and I really wanted this print. So I was like, okay, I'll just do this one then. And the material feels really, really nice and soft. It's like kind of like feels like it's slightly brushed. But like really, really nice fabric. It is also like feels nice and thick, like not too thick, but like definitely like it's gonna be like sturdy and stuff. This is double lined, so you have 2 layers of the fabric, but we do not have removable cup pads in here. Also, I don't think there's any space for them, so just, you know, just so you know. The fabric is made from 82% polyester and 16% elastane. And yes, it's just like a really fun little top. I don't have a lot of one shoulder things, and this one is actually, yeah, really cute. We do have a little smiley face on here, so their logo in the front. And then, you know, the hang tag with the logo as well. And in the back, you have like a little bit more of a, you know, moment here as well. So this one also I feel like would give you a little bit good amount of support since it's kind of like spreads out here in the back. And then it just says a Smile Club here in the back. So a little heavy on the branding maybe, but I think it's okay. The pattern kind of distracts from that as well. But yeah, I'm really, really surprised at how nice this fabric feels. I mean, this swim fabric doesn't feel bad, don't get me wrong. But like this definitely feels a little bit more sturdy than their swim pieces, which I guess makes sense. But it's so cute. Look at this pattern, all these fun colors. I can't wait for spring, summer to come around, and this clearly, screams summer to me. So super excited for this one. Let's see it on. Okay, onto this little sports bra. So I will say, I feel like there's a little bit of extra space here, so I would definitely recommend to size down if you're in between. So, I kind of missed that little strap, but it's okay. I'm not sure, I think I could work out in it, but I definitely wouldn't do too much jumping around just because, I feel like there is a potential for it to maybe slide down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be as bad. But I do like the look of it. I like the length. So we have a little elastic here under the chest. We have no removable cup pads, but like I said, it is double lined with this thicker fabric. So you might be able to just tell that there's some lippage, but it's not super obvious. And the print is also a little wild, so it's not going to really, show that too much anyway. I kind of wish it came up a tad higher here. So like I said, again, maybe a strap could have been helpful or a little bit more tightness here on this side, but it's all good. It's fine for me. We have this thicker strap here. And then here you also get good side boob coverage. Here, not that much, And then in the back, we have this little strappy situation. So this one definitely, the straps could be a tad tighter. So overall, I feel like maybe an extra small could have also worked for me. So absolutely, if you want to try this one and you're in between sizes, do try to go for your smaller size. I think the elastic here fits fine, but I would take, there's still a little bit of extra stretch. So I feel like I could have gone down a size for this one. But I think it's really, really cute. Definitely a great, summer thing. I also feel like, if you just... I think you can totally wear this as a swim top as well if you wanted to. I think on their website they said that of course the chlorinated water can kind of bleach it a little bit. But that's the same for any type of stuff, I guess. So you kind of just need to really rinse it and don't hang out in the chlorinated water for too long, or you just go to, a lake or something. I feel like you could be okay. But yeah. What did I say? Did I already tell you support? More of a light support, for sure. But yeah, I feel like I could have gone into an extra small and then it could have been a little bit more secure. But overall, it's cute. I do like the print. It is wild. It is boom. It is their colors, everything. So definitely right up my alley. And I also, you do wear a lot of long line sports bras, but I also don't mind a short line sports bra sometimes, really accentuates the, this area as well, the ribcage area, I guess. And yeah, let's move on. Alright, to go with this, we have the leggings, the infinity leggings. By the way, I forgot to tell you, this pattern is called Mango Tango. Very fun, right? So yeah, these infinity leggings I did get in size medium. Whenever I try a new activewear brand, I usually go for medium. I'm generally between a size small and medium for my leggings. My waist is a little bit smaller, my butt, hips, thighs are a little bit thicker. So the medium is usually a safer bet because that will always fit. But yeah, here we have the infinity leggings in this fun little print. So these are very, very simple leggings. I would say they're nicely high-waisted. You can already tell the waistband is quite high. We don't have a top seam. Same nice, thick, sturdy, stretchy fabric here. And we also do have a front seam. So if you hate front seams, I'm sorry, but I think most of the leggings do have front seams, most of the things. I personally don't necessarily mind a front seam as long as it's not really cutting in, which a lot of them don't do for me. But I know that depending on how your anatomy is, you can be more prone to that or less prone to that. So yeah. And then here in the back, we do have a nice V-glue detailing, but otherwise very, very simple. We have the little Moana Smile Club logo on there, but otherwise no Smile Club written on here. So this is a little bit less heavy on the branding compared to the sports bra. But I'm really, really happy with this fabric. It feels really, really nice. And then of course, so this is a printed legging. Printed leggings are usually printed on white or the lightest color in the print. So here we have them on white. So it is going to stretch out a little bit and turn a little bit whiter. Especially for me, it's going to happen in the butt area. I already know this. If you don't like this, then of course it's good for you to not go for a print. And they also do have solid colored options, which will then probably not be printed on white because that wouldn't make sense. I'm just saying. So you could try those instead if you're wanting to try this brand. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this fabric. Like, it feels super nice. I think it also has some, you know, some protection, whatever. So that's also really, really good. And then, I don't think I showed you this with the bra, but here on the hang tag it says, smile, pass it on. But yeah, really fun. Again, like, definitely screams summer to me. I'm gonna, like, I can't wait to, you know, have more sunshine and warmth and all of that. Let's see it on. All right, let's move on to the leggings. I double checked. These were the free piece, so I did pay for this top and then for the next piece, and then the leggings were like the free items. So you basically have to buy 2 pieces. Could also have been from the sales section, and then you could add a legging for free. And yes, so these are the Infinity leggings. That is their standard legging, and they are high-waisted. So this is a size medium now. And while this fabric feels super nice and soft and stretchy, I feel it is a little rigid in a legging. So I didn't feel this in the sports bra, but I feel like here it is a little rigid. But maybe it's also just because there's not enough space allowed for here in the butt area, which I find curious because the owner, CEO, whatever, of this brand also does have a bigger behind. So she should know what it needs, you know, what you need to put in a legging. So yeah, I feel like when I squat, they do slide down a little bit because there's not enough space here in the butt. And I don't get the compression I want in the legging. So I do have a lot of gaping here in the back of the legging. So I feel like there needs to be a bit more space for the butt or a little bit more stretchiness to the fabric. Otherwise it feels good. I'm also assuming if I wear these a few times, they might kind of loosen up a little bit. At least I hope so, because I do like the print. They otherwise feel good. Like, I like the fabric. I like how high-waisted they are. I do not mind the front seam at all. So like, it's not cutting in or anything. For me, like, no camel toe issues here. And yeah, you can see my belly button is down there. So definitely nice and high-waisted. And it's just the back here, like, it kind of slides down a bit. So this kind of needs to come up a little bit higher. But yeah, I feel like maybe you can also see I stretched them out a little bit more here. So it's a little bit more white here than compared to the front or the waistband, for example. But that's just what happens with the fabric when you have a print on white. This is just what happens. And we also do have a V here for the glutes, the detailing, and the little logo here. Lengthwise, these are a 7/8 length on me. So kind of normal legging length for me with my 5'7", 170 centimeters. That's how tall I am, you know, and that is okay. But yeah, I think these are super fun. Wish they had a little bit more butt space, but you know, it's not bad. Would I pay the full price for them? I don't think so. But now with like getting these 3 pieces for like a good price, I actually don't mind too much, you know. But yeah, it's a cool outfit. It screams summer. And let's see the last piece. All right, last but not least, we have the Drama Queen long sleeve. let me get it out of the package for you. And this is a different print. So this one, I was like, I'm just going to try something different. But yeah, the Drama Queen. Oh my god, there's more things in here. Drama Queen long sleeve. This is the print fairy bread. So, you know, you're part of the little fairies. But yeah, let me just quickly look at these stickers. So we do have this huge pink smiley face. You know, you can always use a smiley face. It kind of matches my sports bra. It's a little bit more purplish, but it kind of matches. And then we do have this massive unicorn rainbow card. Like, this is not a sticker. It's like an actual like card thing. And it says, smile, pass it on the back here as well. It has their socials on there. So yeah. Interesting. Why was this in this one? Like, why didn't they? Because I think last time when I ordered from the bikini part of their brand, they had all of this in the package itself, not like in one piece. But I guess maybe then it's a bit more safe or something. I don't know. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna put the pink sticker somewhere, you know, to remind myself to be happy. I'm always a happy person, but moving to a new country all by yourself at first, it's not always easy. So yeah, it's nice. You know, I could have it right here. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna put it on the wall, but you know. Anyway, let's talk about this Drama Queen long sleeve. So it has a lot of different flowers on there. It's a little bit more pastel-y than the Mango Tango print. And we do have the flowers, some of them do have smiley faces, which is kind of cute. I like it. Obviously, like, this is not gonna go with the Mango Tango print. I'm gonna try and see in my closet if I have a legging that I can pair with this easily. Maybe I need to accumulate more colors than leggings, you know? And that's possible, but I feel like maybe I can have something. To be fair, I did not bring my whole activewear closet here yet, you know. I have a limited selection of leggings, so it might actually be a little bit harder to find something right now to pair with it. But anyway, I thought it would be fun to have like this little wild top, and you can always, I mean, obviously you can always wear black leggings with it if you want to, right? But yes, let's talk about this piece. So we do have a little Moana logo at Moana, the Smile Club logo here as well. And then same as with the sports bra that we saw before, we do have the Smile Club written on here with the logo again. To be like, again, on this print, it's like super hard to see this, so it's not very obvious. And we do have the same fabric here, so it's really, really soft and brushed. Maybe on the green parts you can actually see how nice and brushed this is. But yeah, it feels really, really good. Sturdy, very, very stretchy. The sleeves do have little thumb holes here. And then we also do have just a single layer of fabric here in the sleeves. It's again printed on white, so you can kind of see the white on the inside. It might stretch out a little bit depending on how big your biceps are, you know. And then this main part here is double lined again, so you do have another pattern layer on the inside. So we don't have removable cup pads in here, but it is basically as thickly lined as the sports bra that we saw. So I feel like you could probably wear this without anything underneath, and since it is the thicker material that is double lined, you would be okay in terms of nippage and coverage, I would assume. Support wise, I'm not too sure, but I will try it out and see for you guys. But yeah, it's a like very cropped thing, but it's like just a normal length for a cropped long sleeve, obviously, and feels really, really nice. We have the scoop neck up top here as well, and otherwise just, you know, very simple shape, of course. But yes, so cute. It feels really, really nice. I can't wait to put this on my skin. Let's see it on. Alright, and here we have the little long sleeve. So this is the best legging color I could come up with right now. I think it kind of matches. I would have preferred a little bit of a lighter color, but like I said, from like, you know, the colors, I feel like this was the best match I could find right now. Yeah, this is the long sleeve. So I originally ordered this in a size medium because I do sometimes, you know, have a little bit of issues with tightness in the arms. And when, you know, this plastic bag came and I was like, yeah, sorry. And they wanted to resend the stuff. They were like, oh, we don't have this in the medium anymore. They did have small, large, or they were like, you can pick another piece. So I decided to be like, you know what? I'm a size small up top, so I will squeeze my little arms in there. So I did go for a size small, and I will say it actually was quite okay. Like, I don't really have any issues with this, you know, fits nicely. I would say this is actually probably better support than the sports bra, or I guess it's the Wutever Sports top or something. So yeah, I mean, I'm not wearing a sports bra underneath right now, but I feel like, you know, this for me is actually a solid medium support. I am tucked in here. Obviously, if I'd gotten this in a medium, I feel like it would probably been a little bit less tucked. So then maybe just a small, but a light support. I also do like the length of it. And like, I was at first a little concerned when I put this on because it is a little short. If you were to wear a sports bra underneath, I feel like you would probably still be able to see it. And then B, I was like, okay, now that I'm done wearing a sports bra with it, is it gonna like, you know, just move up when I lift my arms? But no, it's like it's staying in place. Like I am tucked in. And it is definitely more of a shorter situation, which I think, as I said with the bra as well before, kind of can be really, really flattering on your curves, so like, or I guess on your upper body. If you're like me, you have a smaller upper body, basically, I think it can be quite flattering. Then we also do have the long sleeves here, of course. I will say there's a little bit of tightness here, or maybe it's just the seams under the arms. I don't know if you can see them, but there's some thicker seams here. So those I can feel a little bit, but again, I feel like, you know, it's probably just the seams. It's not the tightness or anything. It is more the way they made these seams. They could have been a little bit more flat. So I can kind of feel those a little bit. So maybe this wouldn't be my favorite thing to wear for a full day. But otherwise, like even in my arms, I feel like, yes, it is tightish, but there's still a little bit of extra space. So I'm actually not so mad about the size small. I would say if you have a bigger chest, you might want to size up to allow for that chest space, because otherwise you might get a lot of like under boob or something. So there's that. And we also do have the thumb holes here. And you can already tell the thumb holes sit there. My thumb is up here. That doesn't seem right. So when I wear these, yes, the fabric is stretchy, but like this kind of really pulls on my thumb. So I think my arms are a little too long to wear the thumb holes comfortably. I've had this happen before, but you know, it's okay for me. I don't necessarily need the thumb holes, but of course, if you make the arms, the sleeves so short, maybe don't have the thumb holes at all. Because I don't think I have particularly long arms. And this is just, they could have done a little bit better with like spacing things, you know. This is the sleeve is a little long, like a tad, like without it, I would have said probably if you don't do the thumb holes, you could have just made it like this short. But it is not long enough to accommodate the thumb hole situation. So if you have struggled with thumb holes sometimes, this is also a possibility here. Nevertheless, like I said, I don't mind too much because I don't usually use my thumb holes when I have them. And I also don't mind having this little hole there, especially because this I feel like is more on the inside. Should it be like more on the side of the arm? I don't know, it's more on the inside for both. But yeah, no, I'm just happy I like this print. And the more I look at the combination of this and this, I'm like, this works, you know. Maybe this could be a future yoga outfit. Like, I could picture it. So yeah. And then in the back, very, very simple, also still quite short. And overall, you know, it's cute, it's fun. The colors here are a little bit more pastel-y than they were on the Mango Tango print. But it is fun. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the print. And overall, I would say the fabric feels good on the tops. Maybe they could do with a little bit more stretch on the bottoms, or just for adjusting for a little bit more butt, hips, thighs. But yeah, so the tops are the clear winners of this haul, I would say. It is cute. I like it. All right, it's conclusion time. Let's take another look at all these fun patterns. I mean, it's only two, but still, you know, very fun patterns. Like I said, they also do have basic colors in case the patterns are not for you. I will say I do love patterns, but I know that sometimes they can be a little much, so it's nice to like mix and match. Like a colored, like a pattern sports bra with, you know, just solid colored legging, for example, something like that can work really nicely. But especially for my yoga pictures on Instagram, I don't really care, you know. I wear whatever, the brightest colors, the patterns, everything. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, by the way. And, you know, you can see that, you know, what I've just told you about with all the patterns, the colors and stuff. But yes, I'm actually really, really happy with the fabric. It feels super nice, feels like really good quality. Their customer service is excellent. You know, I mean, I had to deal with it now, so They were really, really nice to deal with, and they handled things super, super fast. So that was really good. Of course, it was unfortunate the medium in the long sleeve was sold out. But I decided to go for the small. I could have picked something else instead, you know. But I kind of wanted that one. I was like, I mean, I just picked the medium just to be safe with the arms, you know. But I mean, it worked out fine. Yeah. So I will say overall, I had a great experience with this brand. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, their items aren't super affordable, so they are quite pricey. But they also do currently have a lot of things in their sales section, at least last time I checked. So you can go and check that out and maybe just try a few things. Obviously, also the shipping is not free unless you go over a certain threshold, but at least there is a threshold for free international shipping. A lot of North American brands don't do that. Like whenever I order from Petula, for example, it doesn't matter how much I order, it's always like the shipping costs a lot of money. Same goes for Buff Bunny Collection, for example. There's never a threshold for international shipping. So I really, really do appreciate that they actually do have this, and you can decide to order a bigger amount and you don't pay for the shipping anymore, you know? That's great. But yeah, I will say I like their stuff. I'm happy with it. Maybe it would be nice to see more variety also in the leggings and stuff, but they're also not like a big brand, so I get it, you know. And what I also really think is fun, that sometimes the prints you can see in their bikinis also do make it to their activewear pieces. So that's actually pretty cool. So if you do have like a bikini you like a lot and you're like, oh, I like this pattern, you know, there's from them, obviously, then it might come up in activewear at some point. So I think that's fun. And yeah, I would go and, you know, test these pieces out a little bit more, maybe wear them for some yoga pictures when, you know, the snow's gone. I feel like currently it doesn't really vibe with the outside world, but it will at some point. And otherwise, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me your thoughts about the Moana Smile Club. Have you tried their pieces? Have you tried their swimwear, their activewear? Have you heard of them before? Is this a new brand for you? But yeah, we can, you know, let me know in the comments down below. We can discuss all things activewear, swimwear, whatever. And also, if you have any feedback, any suggestions for new brands as well, that kind of stuff, you can always drop a comment down below, and I'm always happy to hear your thoughts. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and for, you know, helping me out and giving me new suggestions and new ideas. You can also DM me on Instagram, so you can follow me there. Like I already said, you know, DM me there. But be aware I'm way more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if there's anything you want me to see, just drop a comment down here and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!